Now, before we're joined by Derek and Rene here in the studio, we're excited to be able to cross to the training ground and speak to former Watford goalkeeper David James. David, great to see you. Thanks very much for joining us.
Pleasure.
Nice to see you in Watford training kit, David. Tell us, what are you doing at the training ground?
Well, I can't believe I've got my initials on a Watford training kit for first time in 25 years, something ridiculous like that, yeah. Here with BT Sport, doing an interview with Rene Gomez. And sorry, banter. Doing an interview with Aurelio, and Paolo fortunately allowed me to join in the training session today. So, buzzing, absolutely buzzing. Yeah. So first time, 25 years. Yeah.
So how does it feel to be back? Although a different training ground to your time, of course.
Yeah, 25 years ago would have been Stanmore. Completely different training ground to start with, of course, but even more so was the amount of infrastructure that's going into place here. Ironically, if I go back another 10 years, so 35 years, I played Arsenal for Watford over there. Kevin Campbell-esque. I think we probably lost 2-0. Anyway. This is a much happier visit for me in goals, but yeah, it's a long time ago, lots of changes, and I'm glad to say with the first time that Watford actually stayed up in the Premier League last season, a much more enjoyable visit back here this time around.
How do you feel the club is progressing now, David? Like you said, we stayed up last season, so do you think we can go on to establish ourselves in the Premier League?
Yes, it's a good position at the moment, 13th, same as the final position for last season. However, the end of last season had a bigger effect on the outcome rather than, or that final position, shall I say, rather than the actual performances for the majority of the season, and they'd afforded themselves that sort of, dare I say, poor running. I think this season, yeah, it's been a test, and people talk about second season syndrome and whatever else. I think the fascinating thing is that with all the changes, with all the incoming players, the Watford are in a comfortable, strong position, whereas you would expect it to be the other way around, that they'll be struggling at the bottom of the league. So, yeah, of course, with 13 games to go, still need some wins, still need to make sure things are safe, but I think 10 more points and you would like to think that you're comfortable. And then, yeah, the whole building thing, I mean, the Vicarage Road, wow. I was amazed at how good and how much the club had changed. In a strange way, it had become more of a football club over the last sort of couple of years than it had for the last probably 15, 20. When I was playing there, obviously we had all four stands open, and it was a football club, and it kind of went away and came back again. So I think, as I say, that investment in the infrastructure, that family, what seems to be a family-orientated club once again, and obviously with the passing of Graham Taylor recently and his influence on the sort of family aspects of the football club, it's nice to see that there is that development. And yes, with success this season, staying up, why not become a regular Premier League club? Rene Gomez can't save more than 4 penalties, because then he might break my Premier League penalty saving record. But if he does for Watford, then I'll let him off.
Well, we hope he doesn't have to make any more, but if he does, it'll be nice to have 2 Watford names in the record books. David, thanks ever so much for your time. We'll let you go and get inside in the warm, but we really do appreciate you talking to us. Thank you.
My pleasure, thank you.